Hello class 5, how are you all? Here I am back with your geography. So in the last class we have done about the climate and the location of the hot deserts. So today we'll do about the wildlife. What type of animals that live in the hot deserts. So I request you to open your geography textbook page number 76. There we have ended with the type of vegetations what we get in the hot deserts. Yes, all of you have opened this? Yes. On page number 76, here we'll get through the wildlife portion. Yes, as we have done, and I have told you in the last class that which is the important animal that we get in the desert area, that a camel. So the camel is a very useful animal found in this desert. It has adapted itself to the desert climate in many ways. The camel is also called the ship of the desert. So why we call camel the ship of the desert? Because yes, it helps to move the humans or take or carry few people or loads from one place to another. The ship does what? It carries imports and exports. That it carries, yes, baggages from one country to another country. So here also the desert used as a transportation, as ship is the water transport. So in the desert area, what kind of transport we get? The camel. That is why the camel is known as the ship of the desert. Now, other animals found in the deserts include lizards, snakes, and mice. Animals like antelopes, gazelles, hares, hyenas, snakes, and desert foxes are also found here. There are many types of insects found in the deserts as well. So, small insects, lizards, snakes, foxes, hyenas, hares, these kind of animals are also found in the desert other than the camel. So now inside of this, of the wildlife portion, there is a box given where the picture of the camel is given and few lines are written about the camel. So let's come to that portion. Camels have adapted well to the desert climate. Obviously, if this animal is not adapted to this climate, so how it will survive in that hot climate? They have long eyelashes and thick eyebrows. Yes, you will see the camel have long eyelashes. If you have seen a camel, if you went to Puri or some places like that, there you can see camels. So if you have seen camels very minutely, you will see they have long eyelashes. Why? Because it protects them from the sand dust. Whenever the wind blows, the dust of the sand comes and it gets inside the eyes of the animal. So it creates some problem and the vision is not clear. So that is why these eyelashes protects them from those sand wind or the sand dust. It does not allow the sand to get inside the eyes so that they can see properly. Okay. Yes. Now the ears and the nose. From there also the sand can enter. So the speciality of their ears is it is covered with too much of thick hairs. So these hairs also block the dust to enter from inside. And in the on the nose, the camels have nostrils surrounding with so much hairs that it opens and closes in time. Like if there is a sand dust or the wind blowing highly, then the nostrils get closed, so no dust enters through their nose. But when the camels is moving, the climate or the atmosphere is pleasant, then the nostrils are open and the camel can breathe properly. And camel can survive without water. They can go for weeks without water and several months without food. They can drink up to 46 liters of water at once. I hope we humans hardly drink 2 to 3 liters a day, but a camel can drink 46 liters at a time, and it can store water and food inside its body. So they does not need food and water always. That's why they can survive without food and water for a long time, means for weeks. They also store fat in their hump, which provides them with energy. We all know that energy we get from fats. So yes, energy giving food are the fats. You have done in science, I hope. So they get fat from which they get energy from the fats which is stored in their body. So now we will come to the human activities of the hot desert. Person who lives in the hot desert, what are the human activities? The hot deserts have a thin human population since the long conditions are extremely harsh. We all know the living conditions are extremely harsh. It's too hot. There is nothing to eat, nothing to go, no transport facilities, nothing is there. So obviously the population is very less. The chief occupation practiced by the people in the hot deserts are the animal rearing, mining, and trading. Some people cultivate crops like wheat, maize, barley, millets, and cotton. So, till here we'll do for today. Till I come with the next portion in the next class, then after this we'll start the cold deserts. So go through this. The camel portion is very important. You can get a short note about camel. So everything, how they live, how they are adapted to the hot deserts, their eyes, nose, ears, how they can store food and water, all these things. There are many different other animals also except the camels. You have to learn about them, and what are the occupation of the people in the hot desert. Okay, so till I meet you in the next class, go through this portion and learn thoroughly all the important points. Okay, thank you class. Till then, take care.